Suprita. Today's my topic is bacterial blight. So, in this topic, we are going to see what is this bacterial blight and what are the symptoms and which organisms will going to cause this particular disease and how this disease will going to cause and how can we control this particular disease. Okay. So now we need to know that what is this bacterial blight. So blight, it is the plant disease which can be caused by fungi as well as bacteria. So fungi such as the mildew, rust, smuts, these are the some of the fungi which causes the bacterial blight. So when comes to the bacteria, we have two species, that is Xanthomonas and Pseudomonas. These two bacterial species will going to cause the bacterial blight. So this bacterial blight, it occurs in the various plants whose symptoms may include a sudden and the severe yellowing, browning, spotting, dying on the leaves, like leaves, flowers, stem, or entire plant. Okay, these are the this is called as the bacterial blight. So this we can see absorb in like when we go around, we can observe the if we observe any plant, we can see this particular symptoms. I will tell you what are the symptoms. So then we can come to know this is the bacterial blight disease. So this bacterial blight, it ought to occur under the cool, moist conditions. Usually, this bacterial blight occurs the shoots or other young growing tissues of the plant. So this, I said, bacterial blight, it occurs to the plant. With respect to the particular plant, like a bean, pear, or pomegranate, depending on that, we will name it with the different names, such as the bacterial blossom blight in the pear, apical bud necrosis in the mango, like bacterial canker in the stone fruit, bacterial brown spot in the beans. These are the names with respect to the particular plant. So I'll show you. This is called bacterial blight. We can observe it. The brown color spot appears on the leaves. No, this is called as the bacterial blight. So this is the bacterial blighted the pea plant. We can observe this, the bacterial blight. So this is called bacterial blight. So you should know the symptoms, right? Symptoms of this particular bacterial blight. I'll tell you symptoms. So if you look at this picture, this one, here we can see the water soaked spot under the leaves. So we can see that spotted a brown color spot appearance on the leaves, right? This is called as the water soaked spots. So with respect to these symptoms, we can see this black streaks on the twigs. So this is the one of the symptoms, and also the dark brown necrosis. This is also one of the symptoms. So, and these curling of the leaves, curling and twistings. Before leaves get mature, the leaves are get the curl and twisted. This is also a symptoms. Okay, when the spots are enlarged, okay, these the brown color spots are there, no, these are enlarged one. This will become dry and bristle. If you touch that particular plant leaves, we can feel that dryness and bristle like appearance. So if it's sorry and if we observe this picture, we can see that narrow yellow border which surrounds this particular spot or lesions. These are the some of the symptoms with respect to this bacterial blight. These are I listed here. So this is the same. These are the symptoms. We need to know which organism will going to cause this bacterial blight. As I said before, this bacterial blight, these are caused by the two species, that is a xanthomonas and pseudomonas. So with respect to the different plant, the different bacteria will going to cause these diseases. With respect to the rice, it is caused by the xanthomonas oryzae. With respect to the cotton, it is a xanthomonas citri. With respect to the pomegranate, it is a pseudomonas axonopodis, and in the pea plant, it is pseudomonas syringae. These are the organisms. Usually, these organisms are the gram-negative stride rods, and these are aerobic, and these are the motile with the one polar flagella. These are the organisms which causes the bacterial blight. So we should know that how the diseases is caused, the life cycle of this particular diseases. So first to start the diseases, anything it should be infected with the particular bacteria. So usually the primary infections, it is a starts with this seeds, infected seeds. Okay, infected seeds, what happens, it will uh, progress, the growth will progress, and it will form the infected seedlings. After infected seedling, this will going to enter the vascular tissues of the leaves. So when it the infections, that is bacterial infections, it enters the vascular tissues, we can absorb the lesions on the leaves, right? After the leaves, if the diseases is progresses, so this bacterial blight which appears on the leaves, if it is not treated, it will rapidly spread to the plant, other part of the plants. So what happens, the xylem which is present, it is one of the components of these plants, it will going to decay, or as well as it will going to destroys. So once the xylem it is destroys, what happens, we know that functions of the xylems, it is in transportations of the water and the minerals. Okay, if it stops the transportations of water and the minerals to the other part of the plant is, it will drastically it will become die. So after dying this plant, so what happens, the bacteria, it is completely, it is present in this particular plant. After dying this plant, the bacterial debris, it will be present in this, the bacteria are present in the plant debris. So once it is present in the plant debris, if the it will get to transfer when there will be the rain or through the water, it will transfer from the deceased plant to the healthy plant. Okay, this how it will again affect when it will transfer, if there is the any opening in the plants, such as the hydrothotes or the stomatoes on the leaf blades, or any wounds which is present in the any part of the plant, this bacteria again it will going to infect. So infect the new plant. This is the how this diseases it will occur. This is the disease cycle. I hope you understand. So after the disease cycle, we need to know that how we can control this bacterial blight disease. So before selecting seed, okay, we should know that it should be free from the this bacterial infections, and we should select the plant resistant varieties. Okay, after taking or selecting the seeds are the soaked with the agromycins, which is followed by the hot water treatment, and this bacteria infecting the bactericides against with that may be a streptomycin. Okay, we need to, as I told, it will spread by the waterway. Water, it is one of the factors in which will disease which will be transmitted. We need to avoid that irrigation water from the infected to the healthy field. in the field, the one plant is in the infected, we need to stop that the irrigation water from that infected disease to the healthy one. So for this bacterial blight, the nitrogen compound is a very important. So if we give the balanced amount of the nutrition, especially the nitrogen, we can control this disease. So the one more important disease control is that the affected plants, these are the any part, if it is affected, that should be taken off and it should be burnt so that it will not spread to the any other parts of the plants. So these are the disease control. This ends my topic. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sukrita.